All right, Havoc 1, how we doing?
All
All right, welcome to phase 2 of our FTX.
You got a frog in your throat, Captain.
Is it out? Did I get it?
Apparently.
Did I get it? All
Your
right.
possession is complete.
Excellent. I've exorcised the demons. Very good. All right, so we will be talking today about sensitive site exploitation, coin, and sort of how it relates to MOUT or how it differs from MOUT, but also there are some overlaps. Without further ado, well, before we get into that, Captain, do you have anything you want to bring up before we get into the lecture?
Yeah, regarding the new weapons, we want to test suppressors on and suppressors off, primarily how close you can get to something. This is for CQB. The suppressor does add about 6 or 8 inches to your weapon. So for CQB, ironically enough, the place where you need suppressor the most is the place where it inhibits you the most. So I want feedback on that. I also need feedback on the recoil on the 250 and the recoil on the 338. The goal for both of those weapon systems is to be able to put a 3 to 8 round burst on a target at 200 meters while being able to keep all 8 rounds on target. Also, the 338 is not required. If you want to run the 338, you are no longer allowed to clear buildings with it. We are going back to what the rules under what we had with the 240. If you want to keep clearing buildings as a machine gunner, you have to switch back to the Mark 48. Any questions on any of that? All right, last thing. These are M7s. I know they say XM7. They are not X. They don't have the X designator anymore. X is the designator for a prototype weapon. These are no longer prototypes. So they're just the M7s, the M250s, and the M338. That's all I had for now. Until I remember something else.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Captain. All right, Sergeant May, I'm going to hand it off to you for S3 to go over the topic.
Thank you, Captain. All right. So, Task Force Alpha, your assignment and your training topics tonight in coin for the basics. Coin being counterinsurgency operations is intelligence gathering and human intelligence, and then identifying and disrupting insurgent networks. So, with intelligence gathering, the process of that is typically understanding what's going on around you in the surrounding area, and gathering information through non-organic collection sources, such as pictures, photographs, files, computers, that sort of thing. So typically we find those things, what is it we'll do with them when we're deployed? Anyone can answer that.
Bag them?
Close enough. We bag them and we send them up to S2. We let them know, hey, we found this, and S2 kind of works with it. Sometimes that does change. We can act on some intelligence found in the field, such as immediate information about enemy movements you can act on. Typically, it goes to S2, so just remember, you take notes of those things you find. Make sure the S2 reports get submitted when we're deployed. For human intelligence, can anyone tell me the difference between intelligence and human intelligence?
Intelligence is something...
No, you go ahead. I like his answer.
Roger. Thank you, Sergeant. Intelligence is something that you find, whereas human intelligence is personnel that you question, people you run into, have conversations with.
Yep. Thank you, Specialist Tartar. It's what you hear, talking to civilians, captured enemies provide human intelligence. If they're brought back to base and S2 has a talk with them. So when we're looking out in the field, look for those civilian interactions. You might be able to gain some intelligence from them, and that's something you can then further your mission and act on. Same with files and computers and such. You might be able to interact with it, get information from it, and proceed off that. How that correlates to identifying and disrupting insurgent networks. The identifying and disrupting networks is the process of looking for the networks through intelligence. We track their movements. We hear about a weapons cache stored somewhere, and then to disrupt it, we go and blow up that demo cache. We find and eliminate the threat of the insurgents themselves. If they're recruiting from towns, we prevent them from doing so. They'll recruit physically by force and pull people into the insurgency, or they'll just ask for people. If we remove them from the towns, we can eliminate and disrupt that recruiting process they have. So how we're going to see that play out within the 506 here, we're typically going to be more that disruption rather than identify. But so we'll be looking to disable their vehicles if they've got a motor pool, blow up their ammo caches, disrupt their recruiting, prevent them from taking civilians to pull into the insurgency. And then we might do some identifying through finding of intelligence or deco if they're available and can track enemy movements in the area around us. Are they all coming from one direction? If we have ISR available to us, when that becomes a thing again, do they identify where's the enemy coming from? Are they only coming from one direction or all around? That is all I have, Captain, unless there are any questions.
All right. I got a few more things. Anyone have any questions at this time? Okay.
Yes,
Very good. All right. So when we talk about SSE, or sensitive site exploitation, what's the first thing we want to do before we begin this process, right? So SSE is a systematic collection of material, right? So what do we want to do before we get to that point?
Establish security.
Outstanding. Yes, we want to secure the area. Now, depending on the type of sensitive site that we encounter, that's going to dictate kind of the area around that needs to be secured, right? If we're in a dense urban environment and we've indicated one building, maybe specifically, for example, as a headquarters, we want to secure maybe at least that building, but most likely maybe even part of that block, right? We want to secure the choke points and intersections surrounding that area, and probably collapse at least 1 or 2 squads on that location to lock it down while Stalker moves in and secures the site and goes through, whatever we can find there. If it's like an ammo cache or some sort of patrol base out in the middle of nowhere, we'll secure just that small area, before we secure it, right? So depending on the size of the site is going to dictate how much of that area around needs to be secured before we start looking for intel and stuff like that. All right, any questions on that? All right, so we're really looking for, when it comes to intel, not human intel, but laptops, radios, maps, papers, anything that you could reasonably classify as intel, right? So for you guys on the ground, that means take a picture of it, or a screenshot. If you have a helmet cam running, make sure you do that and send it up your COC. We have a intel reporting form that leaders can submit all this intel to that goes directly to S2 and S3. That's on the forums, so we'll make sure that is republicized somewhere. But that should also be noted in the patrol reports. So make sure all this stuff is being communicated up to your COC. Squad leaders, make sure you're notifying platoon so that it's included in the overall patrol report for your mission.
When Sergeant May said we submit that stuff to S2, he was referencing the document or the intel report form on the forum. Since we've already broken immersion a little bit, our S2 in the unit does not do anything with intel. That's the S3's job. So in character, we're reporting it to S2. Out of character, we're submitting the found intel report on the forum.
All right, roger that. And then just to go over a couple similarities. So when we talk about counterinsurgency versus MOUT, right? So a lot of the time, and it's particularly in this training exercise, we're going to be having to deal with both, right? Now the focus is counterinsurgency, so that means we want to be careful not to abuse or overuse firepower, right? There's going to be the issue of collateral damage, and in coin is a more longer term strategy, right? Like MOUT is a direct combat operation on a built up urban environment, right? Counterinsurgency can take place in an urban environment, but it is not necessarily an assault on an urban environment, right? So these things are two different things, but we have to be careful and use a lot of the same tactical focus, right? So when we do CQB, we're clearing rooms and stairwells and rooftops, which we're gonna have to do if we're going through an urban environment looking for an insurgency. We have to, make sure we're still following our bounding maneuvers and fire team overwatch, controlling intersections, choke points. There's still going to be limited visibility, restricted mobility. And we have to be careful of vertical space and other breach points like that, right? So a lot of the tactical sense that goes into a MOUT operation is gonna be prevalent here as well. So it's just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, because now we're looking at civilians that are potential OPFOR that are dressed as civilians to intermix themselves with the population that mean to do us harm, right? So it's going to be a lot tougher on us. Can anyone tell me the 5 S's? First one, shout. Anybody know the next one? Anybody? All right. Shout, show, shoot, right?
Captain.
So first we shout.
Apparently someone did know.
Ah, all
Keeping
right.
it to yourselves.
All right. So shout first, right? We identify that, make contact, not, all right, let me back that up. Not contact. We want to make a verbal warning to, someone that's approaching our lines. So shout at them, acknowledge that, hey, stop right there, turn around, go away, walk back, return to your home, whatever. Show is the next one. We raise our weapon. We show them that we are ready to fight back. Don't aim it directly at them. That's the next phase. Show would be show your weapon at them that you're ready to engage. Then the first shoot is shoot off to the side, a warning shot, and then shoot essentially again, and then shoot to kill, right? We don't shoot to wound here, so if you get to the point where you're shooting a second or third time, the third time is a shoot to kill. So the second shot is mostly for a vehicle, so that's a shoot to disable. So if you have a vehicle coming in, it's not stopping from a warning shot or a burst warning shot from a machine gun or something like that, you would try to shoot to disable and then shoot to kill. Captain, you had something to add there?
We cannot in game shoot to wound. That would be the second shoot.
Right.
So for our purposes, the second shoot is only regarding vehicles. If you decide you have to shoot someone, kill them.
All right. Any questions about that? All right. Now, when it comes to identifying, a potential insurgent versus a civilian, it's going to be tough. A couple key giveaways, though, are the type of weapon systems they're carrying, right? So a lot of the times, a local populace will be carrying, small arms, 7.62 AKs, basic, similar weapon systems to what we carry. But if you see someone with a PK or an RPG, well, those fucking things are not needed to herd goats. So those are pretty much dead giveaways. Someone's on a mounted weapon or on a technical, those are, enemy targets. You can confidently say that those are most likely OPFOR. All right, but I think that's all I have as far as notes to fill in here. But anyone have anything else? Captain, anything?
There could sometimes be militias with heavier weaponry like we just dealt with in the deployment we got done with. So we need to be vigilant about that, but we should be briefed about that beforehand.
Roger that. S3, anything to add?
Thank you, Captain. Nothing from S3.
Roger. LT Franklin? I guess not. All right, Sergeant May, do you have a briefing for the first part here?
Yes, I do, Captain.
All right, bring it in.
Thank you. All right. Your first mission at this time is to move to the town of St. Pierre in grid 0906-015. We are looking for any insurgent insurgent networks in the town, gather what intelligence you can from the civil local populace. If they're willing to talk to you, remove any insurgents when able or where able. If you can find more intel and act on it, it is best to do so. After the town of St. Pierre, if there is more, that is up to the task force commander whether or not you act on that further information. That is all.
All right, roger that. Lieutenant Franklin, did you have a dismount already planned here?
Test.
Yep, there you are.
I had it marked on there. Must be using the invisible crayon on the map.
Just give me a grid ref where you had it.
It's gonna be right in the town of Vernon. There, it's gonna be 093020.
All right, roger that. So yeah, maybe we'll push it, one grid northwest around there. All right. So that'll be the rough dismount point. We'll pull off on that dirt road at 091-022, and we'll dismount the unarmed Vics there. Keep the armed Vics with us while we push down, and we'll stop it. We'll get to phase line 1, take a look at what's going on, and figure it out from there.
Copy all.
All right, so we are going to do convoy operations once we get in the VIC, so make sure everyone gets the radio set up, and we'll do radio checks. If there's nothing else, you guys are clear to lock and load and mount up.
For some reason, my map got delayed out. My
Lock and load. And let's start moving to our first VIC.
Load up. I don't know how to say your name. You are constantly talking there.
No.
You're hot mic.
Yeah, wait, what? I gotta pick something up. Stop walking in a sec.
I'll have your rifleman and grenadier
Later.
I do believe we should be in the second
Thank God that I did my mathematics because we only need 5
Alright, we
Vics.
are last Vic.
Bro,
We are
got-
manning it. I want the AR with me. Hendrickson and Jodo, you guys are going to be the drivers and the gunner.
All right, Bravo. We are in the second Vic.
Yeah, stick with Delta.
All right, all stations 32.5. We'll take the third VIC here.
Yes, I need you on 5-0.
integrity is 1-1 in the second vehicle.
Hey, do me a favor if you can. Flex your home muscle.
Say again, what's your
the blue armband.
Say again, we are in the third VIC. Third VIC.
third Vic? Take a mic.
What's my home muscle?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Do you not have a home muscle?
The second Vic.
Copy, second vehicle. 1-1.
Oh, you're driving, Mike. All right, look at this guy go.
So everybody inside that VIC alright?
Right, this one here.
All right, this is 6. I got to get off 32.5 to get on 5-0 here.
Roger that.
Roger.
Nobody did a fucking radio check on 5-0.
Yeah, at home.
I tried, no one responded.
First one, Noble.
He's behind the truck. Jeez, man, you don't like me? What's going on? It's been a while.
Station is net Vic 1, lead Vic, radio check 5-0, over.
Vic 1, this convoy command, leaving Charlie on 5-0 over.
Take a mic out.
Alpha and Bravo, let me know when your
just
teams are
change.
fully mounted up.
Okay, I don't know if any.
TFC Justin is having some serious hot mic issues. Like nothing's coming through for him, but he's hot mic issues.
I sent him a.
Coons
I've let him know.
I poked him, I've talked to him, but he didn't. I don't know if he was muted or what.
Evans, step up.
I'm afraid it's gonna be
until
just tying up
your team leader
bandwidth. He's
gets
just sitting
back.
there constantly transmitting.
Using convoy now,
Let's
right?
make sure that everyone's on
There you go.
Given
Thank
the
you.
green
I think you
light.
fixed it. Bravo's working on it.
Hey, squad, I find you.
1 to 6 on 3-2 over.
Vic in the lineup.
Station is net, this is Vic 2, radio check on 5-0 over.
Vic 2, this convoy command, leaving Charlie on 5-0 over.
Convoy net?
So,
Vic 2 copies out.
Any station on the set, this is Vic 4 requesting radio check on frequency 50 over. Do I need to tell
Vic 4, this convoy command, leaving Charlie on 5-0 over.
Yeah.
Hang on, Mike.
So what I would do
Hey, station, this is Stalker Vic 3 on radio net. Radio check over.
Vic 3, this convoy command, leaving Charlie on 5-0 over.
And then have him give us some escorts.
Can be advised, Vic 3 is moving into the convoy here soon.
Commander, obviously.
Roger that, Vic 3. Okay, we're gonna be Vic 4, actually, as it turns out.
Could you remind me of your name again?
So just you'll let Stalker pull into the convoy in front of us, Charter.
Roger that. Give them an idea of where we're going to be dismounting and where you want.
I don't think so. I think they have a. They're going to be up here on our right at this intersection here.
Oh, Roger.
Captain, they should be taking the third Vic spot, if I'm not mistaken, for convoy.
Yeah, we got in the third Vic. They have it up there on the right. They're going to pull into the convoy here.
46, right? Copy all.
Are we all? Since you're in here, are we all loaded up?
Double checking that time now. Stand by. Havoc 1, this is 1-6. Are we all loaded
6. This is Dagger.
Yep.
Did you want Warlord just to follow us till the dismount?
Yeah, that's fine. They're clear to spool left.
Copy. Warlord is Dagger and 51.5 over. Does your JBCP work, sir?
No.
Little screen.
Well, I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's not very functional. Vic 5's convoy command, Lima Charlie 50 over.
Solid copy on that check. 5-0.
Right, Vic 5, this is convoy command of 50. Be advised, you are last Vic. Over. Actually, you're going to be Vic 6.
Copy that, Vic 6. Copy.
Really cool.
Captain, looks like we're waiting on one that's off comms at this time. They're trying to get them timers.
Where are they, like at the boxes or what?
Let me find out. 1-4, this 1-6.
Are we missing
This is
somebody
1-6
from
interrogative. Are you still waiting on
fire
that one over?
Okay.
One missing. Solid copy on 1-3 is 1-6.
Oh.
Are we good? I think I saw that person get in.
This is 1 send up.
Be advised, I think we can roll out. He can meet us at the dismount point when he thinks he should.
Alright.
This is 1-6, solid copy. I'll take a mic. 1-6 out. Captain, we are good to go.
Alright. All victors, this is convoy command on 50. We are Oscar Mike. Maximum speed 50 kph. Maintain 50 meters dispersion. Over.
Vic 1 copy is Oscar Mike.
Alright, Vic 3, this convoy command, go ahead and pull in after Vic 2.
Copy, split it.
Alright, we're locked in. Convoy command, Oscar Mike.
Convoy's Oscar Mike. Can you
Alright, Vic 6 moving. Vic 1, right turn.
There, copies.
Yeah, give us a little show.
Last Vic, making right hand turn.
Wrong net there,
Right. Yeah, you give us a little show.
Might be having some transmission trouble.
Vic 1's convoy command, you're getting a little bit out in front here. Over.
Vic 1 copy, just reducing speed.
Roger.
You kind of top of our motor pool.
Got to get the blinker fluid replaced in here.
Oh, yeah. Warlord is Dagger. Send your check.
Vic 1, this is Vic 2 on 50. This is Vic 1, send traffic. Advise we're about 30 meters behind you. You're good to resume speed over. Vic 1 copies, resuming 50 kph.
What the fuck was that?
Do we know what the fuck they're shooting at?
That was the Apache engaging something back to our northwest.
Because that was behind us in the woods on the ridge.
That was
This is Tiger Uniform, be
Warlord
advised,
ND.
that was an ND.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold an ND.
Farewell,
Warlord's
Dave,
dagger
father of
copy,
4.
ND. Copy standing by.
This is 1-6 on traffic.
Vic 1, this is Convoy Command 50, over.
This is Vic 1, send traffic.
Vic 1, if the town of Duras looks clear and there's no movement, go ahead and continue same speed through the town, over.
Vic 1 copies.
This is 1-6.
Roger, out.
Solid copy. We'll send that up once we have gotten to the dismount point, over.
Warlord, this is Dagger. 1 times flight, H-64 Echo Apache, 76 Hydras. 1 times A-9, Bort Cordon Maple, over.
Captain, we need to, if we can,
All
get a
Victors,
tech insert.
Vic 1, town looks
as soon
clear,
as possible.
continuing through 50.
Alright, Roger, once, as soon as we dismount, call it out.
Solid copy all.
Warlord, this is Dagger Uniform. Confirm, are those FIM 92 Stingers or are they A9 Sidewinders?
Lead Vic, left turn.
FIM 92 Stinger, take a mic.
Roger that, lead Vic. All Victors, we are approaching the dismount. Once we get down this dirt road, we're going to find a safe spot to park the unarmed Vics, break. We'll do a full dismount of unarmed Vics, but only a combat dismount of the armed Vics, over.
Last Vic, make him dirt road turn.
Yeah, right. We'll debrief on that later.
Herringbone, herringbone, herringbone.
Roger, all Victors, herringbone. I say again, all Victors, herringbone.
Let them know, kind of give them a sit rep update. What we're doing.
You can go on the just behind the fence here. It's fine. All right, all unarmed Victors, full dismount. All armed Vics, partial dismount or combat dismount. Signing off 50.
Vic 1, signing off 50.
Moving southeast.
Be advised, we're doing soft dismount this time.
Be advised, new Echo Point. Be
Why did you get off the gun in the first place?
gas station.
This is 1 requesting TAC insert for PFC Ennis this time, over.
Alpha Bravo 1.
They're running out of town. It's probably bad.
You're still fucking on the mic at civvy vehicles.
1 to 6 on 3-2, over.
6 copies all, not seeing. I'm gonna go
around the left side of the building.
This is 1 to traffic, over.
We got
All right, 1, go ahead and start
positions by the road.
getting the security set up out to the south so we can start moving. Looks like these civilians are leaving town pretty quick. See if we can get some info from one of these guys here.
Civilian vehicle on the road.
Solid copy on all 6. We're passing down time now, over.
300 meters away.
6 is point 5.
This is 6 on point 5. Send it.
Be advised, Warlord may have been engaged by small arms. I'm uncertain if that was actually the case, and if so, if that was intentional at this time, over.
Roger. Are they still being engaged by small arms?
I don't believe so. I'm not hearing anything, and I don't hear him reporting continuous fire or anything like that.
All right, Roger. Well, let's disregard it for now, and then if it happens again, let me know.
Yeah, roger that. What's your current location?
He's up here.
Say again?
We're going to into the town, Alpha Euro points.
Okay, yeah, I see them. They're just west of the river, near the big intersection.
Yeah, that sounds right, mate.
Okay, cool. Do you have an idea of how many?
No. Just know it's a load of those fuckers.
Okay, well, thank you for the information.
Yeah. Hopefully you get my town back. Alright, see you, mate.
Okay, break. Sorry. Info from one of the civilians there. Looks like in the town of Saint Pierre in grid 096015, there's 2-story buildings, 4 of them interconnected, and they are going to be. Civilians said that there's OP4 moving in and out of those buildings.
Wait over.
Yeah, good marker.
Stand by right here.
1-6, send traffic over.
Here with me, let's go.
This is 1, be advised, 1-4 has set up blocking at this time, looking southwest to allow 1-1 and 1-2 to begin their maneuvers across the initial bridge, moving southwest and then south online, over.
Roger. Note that in 096015, there is a set of 4 multi-story buildings that are interconnected. Break. Human intelligence has suggested that there are confirmed OP4 moving in and around that block. So we're going to move on the south side of the river, the whole task force, and secure that block and clear out those buildings and see what we can find there. So we're going to secure that entire grid 096015. Over.
There's a bridge.
This is 1 solid copy. Let me get my guys to shift and we'll start beginning maneuvers in that direction. Over.
All right, Roger. Yeah, let's keep the whole platoon on the south side of the river for now, and we'll secure that intersection and spread out from there. Over.
For a sit rep. Enemy.
This is 1 solid copy. All up. Over.
Roger. 6 out.
There's enemy contacts in the from grid 096015.
This is 1-6. Break. All squads.
All stations on 3-2. I have audible on gun, small arms fire. Troops in contact. Yes, troops in contact. 1-6. Give me contact report as soon as you get it.
Bridge, but we've already moved out. Catch up with that team that's up ahead of us. We'll catch up with you.
Copy.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, 1-1 is reporting contact up at the gas station just up ahead of us. Over.
Roger. Contact the gas station. Do you have a size of the force? Over.
We got a dead civilian at the intersection in front of us. Had a smoking Vic. Another civilian looks like they got out of the vehicle. I hope that's not the thing we were just shooting at.
Roger. 1, this is 6. Can you confirm that's not what we were engaged with? Over.
This is 1. Be advised, reaching out to 1-1 at this time. Over.
I've got a squad. I got a squad of enemies on the docks at bearing 125. 741 meters.
Roger, Stalker.
692, 700 meters. It's aiming straight up.
Point at it.
Straight ahead, 115. Range. It's gonna be like 680.
Clear back last.
Back last clear.
Rocket.
This is 1. Be advised, 1-4 has eyes on a BTR down the road. They fired 1 hit over.
On the BTR, hit.
Roger.
1, this is 1-1.
Alright, as soon as it's discarding.
All right, 1-6 on 3-2. Over.
Station is east of my current position, about 100 meters. Break.
Ahead of me 50 meters.
Watch on the right.
Advise the
1-6 on 3-2. Over.
BTR to the east, unknown status. If you want to try to push Bravo 1, get eyes on that side of over.
Solid copy. 1-1. Did you guys know if you engaged this van? Over.
Yes, keep moving.
Say again, 1.
This is 1-6. Interrogator 1-1. Did you guys engage this van? Over.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Noble.
What's up?
I need your
6, this is 1 on 3-2.
This is 6, send it.
This is 1, be advised, 1 reported that as they were engaging
Thank you.
As they were engaging out to the gas station, apparently this van was in a defilade and was not in their vision and got caught in a crossfire. Over.
All right, roger that. All right,
Let's,
one.
get out of these guys' way.
Go ahead and maneuver the bulk of your forces to start securing the southern block at 0906 015, and then Stalker and 1-3 can take care of that gas station and hold that northern security. Over.
This is 1 solid copy. I will pass it down time now and begin maneuvers. Over.
All right, roger that. Stalker, this is 6. Once you're done at the gas station, you're gonna have to pull south to help secure those or clear out those buildings.
Crossing, 1 foot, crossing.
Go.
Crossing.
Stalker copy.
Move behind the Vic. I'm crossing the street here.
Roger. Right after you.
1614, you're coming in. 155.
Oh, that water looks so fucking good.
Airborne.
Hey, keep an eye on that bell tower.
Dagger, this is 6. I'm seeing tracers going out towards Warlord there.
Be advised, BTR or BMP identified just south of TRP Hotel inside town.
Roger. All stations, it's Havoc 6. Be advised, a armored vehicle has been located in town. Stand by for location. Over.
We got friendlies on the south side.
It's right up here.
I need to talk to the task force commander.
Yeah.
Right up here.
Where?
Roger. Sir, we got intel from a CV that they've
This is 1 Fort World.
gathered people from the town and they've put them in that church.
Roger, like a hostage situation?
Possibly.
All right, roger. All right, 1-1, go. You go ahead and move up past us here.
Roger. Alpha Bravo, I need you
Stalker, this is Havoc 6 on 3-2, over.
continue moving into the town towards the church.
Be advised, we've been informed that the local insurgency is holding civilians as hostages at the church in the middle of town. Over.
Hostages in the church.
1 misses,
Check that.
1 priority traffic over.
Roger.
1-6, this is 1-1. Priority traffic over. Alright, all Havoc 1 elements on 4-0.
Stalker will take point on
I've
the
been
church.
advised by a civilian that the enemy forces have put people into the church. They've
Move up.
gathered people into the fucking church. Possible hostage situation over.
Okay, looks like friendlies up there. Okay, we got friendlies. That's all. Front at the church, left side. I'm pretty sure those were
Be advised, armored vehicle pushing towards task force and is trying to engage towards
BTR, get that gun pointed.
Roger, alright.
All stations, be advised, there's an armored vehicle moving towards the task force from the south. 1-6 on 3-2.
This is 1 radio check on 3-2. Over.
Lima Charlie 3-2, over.
Solid copy. All got you, Lima Charlie, as well. Send your traffic 6. Over.
1, I'm gonna need you guys to secure the buildings surrounding this church to the southeast so Stalker can move in there. Over.
Solid copy 6. My apologies on earlier traffic. Was having issues with the radio. Over. We'll send down further traffic as well.
Roger, let's go ahead and secure the area just surrounding the church before we move on those buildings to the southwest. Over.
Hold up, RPG.
Moving on.
Hey, watch out! I just had a guy fucking walk out right here. All stations be advised, Stalker's making entry into the church via the main gate on the north. Time now.
Send for dagger.
Double tap.
This is one solid copy. All passing down time now. Break. This is one reported that a civilian was in contact with him and noted that enemy forces have taken hostages at this time. I will get further on building location. Over.
I met with him directly. It's in the church that Stalker is trying to clear right now.
Solid copy. All over. Out.
A movement to 240 friendlies to 240. Watch out in that direction.
Where's this fire coming from? Here, we got friendlies over there. We got friendlies over there.
Yeah, no, there's an enemy. There's flanking in front of the bush.
Hey, right around 210, right around this fucking corner.
He's down.
Change your mags.
Roger, got you covered when you can.
This is one. Need a TAC insert for PFC McCracken at this time. Over.
Dagger copies.
Break. Be advised, 1-4 and 1-3 have a BTR or BMP in front of them, unknown type.
Dagger copies.
Yeah, that's already been ID'd.
Dagger copies.
One to 6 on 3-2, over.
This is one send traffic.
Can you have 1-3 and 1-4 collapse back to the west to hold our eastern flank on that bridge in grid 0907-015, over?
This is one solid copy west and back at the bridge. Over.
Yeah, A-firm, have them move back west. They're a little bit too far to the east. I want to keep it a little tighter, over.
This is one solid copy. All.
Roger, 6 out. I'm going to push up a little bit.
Roger, on you.
I'm opening this door just to check it.
That was one in front of 1-3 and 1-4?
Yes.
Alright, moving up.
And then 2 more up here.
Sister 2, be advised, armor in front of 1-4 and 1-3 has been updated to a BRDM break. Also 2 more BRDMs located on the pier. Dagger out.
Inside.
Taking fire from inside.
Expecting shots from inside. Anybody get onto the door? Anyone got a frag ready? Get a frag ready.
Frag ready.
Actually, better idea to touch under you.
It's on the stairs, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea where Alpha's at.
Shit. Got a second frag.
They're right next to you.
So. Shit, 2 down behind us.
I'm ready. I'll go and help clear. I'll go and help you clear.
Sir, I'm gonna take care of these casualties real quick.
This is Stalker. This is Stalker on
Moving over.
Looks like we're fighting Towelhead, so we know what the enemy is.
This is Stalker. These guys are waking up behind us. Make sure we are double tapping everything.
Pop in this door.
This is 6, Roger.
Smoke upstairs.
Bravo, this one too. We got 2 down.
Yeah,
Big
I got
police
you.
station.
Rainy, deal with this guy.
Checking
Make
it.
sure you fucking double.
Bravo copies.
That's good right there. Getting your head up and eyes on the beach right there.
You good?
That's good.
He was. Opening. Alright, sir, boys.
If you're up, getting this well next support.
Going upstairs. Where's that shot coming from?
I don't see it.
Got a sniper taking shots at Faye, I think.
Feeling dizzy at all?
6 is 1 on 3-2. Be advised. Stalker's down at the church. Retreating. No time now. Over.
Roger.
Got a sniper taking pot shots at us somewhere south, attempting to get eyes on. Yeah, I think it's south, judging by the bullet hole.
One more. This is one.
Yeah, this should be green. Are you bleeding for anyone else? try and give you another one if you need.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, 1-2 has spotted a sniper about 300 meters to the south, getting a more precise direction at this time.
Roger.
Take care of your bane.
Copy, White Smoke, South Police Station.
We got one man down on our position inside this building with us.
Need one.
Roger. Do you need a medic in there?
Probably. Working on that, coming down.
Opening.
I think.
On a fair
Coming in.
to the right. Can't really see a whole lot of dead space.
Okay, we got our guys awake upstairs.
Get Baker.
6, this is Mike. What's your location? 6, this is 1 on 3-2. Over.
I'm on the ground floor. I'm right next to you. I see you.
Roger.
This is 6 in traffic.
This is 1, be advised, 1-3 and 1-4 just got done engaging a BTR down to their south, which held up their movement. They are now moving at this time. Great. They're moving back to the north and they're taking the bridge we crossed earlier, less the one that is online with us to avoid further action from the south. Over.
All right, roger that. Make sure 1-1 doesn't push any further south. They can collapse or just hold that southern flank while we clear this block of occupied buildings. Over.
Hold here. Solid copy. 6 will advise for 1-1 to stay online and hold at this time for further over.
Ready, Alpha, when you
Roger.
set, you can go ahead and keep pushing down this road.
Fine.
Copy. 1 out.
Garage clear.
Looks like the boys are clearing the garages, then we'll be ready to move.
Yeah, take time.
Yep.
Did you have any issue with the way I handled that, just for training purposes here?
No, I missed which part are you talking about?
So, we had a squad trying to breach that building. They had 2 go down. I decided to push myself in uniform into the system since they had a little threat inside.
Totally fine.
All right, perfect.
You, Alpha. All clear.
Oh boy.
Garage is clear. On me, we're gonna make sure this backyard's clear.
Sounds like a blue.
Alright, Alpha, we're gonna push down this road. Let's go.
I mean, technically, if either one of us goes down, it's a bad day. I mean,
Yep.
But if I go down, I can't get him back up.
But don't roll past just in case. Let them clear a window first and then roll
True
up.
that.
Copy. I'm keeping the Vic up with Alpha.
I'm moving up with this fire team that's clearing the buildings on the main street here.
Copy.
Opening the store.
Roger.
All right, looks clear.
Bravo, are we still weird security here? Because I do see friendly vehicles behind us now.
Yeah, stairwell far.
Dagger, or Dagger, that's whoever's in the church.
Yeah, these are the buildings that they said were occupied, right?
Keep security to the east.
Hey, for
For now. We
Havoc
Alright.
1, this is Stalker, or Havoc, yeah, Havoc 6, this is Stalker 1.
interconnected. Yeah, that looks like
Stalker that's Havoc, send traffic.
Human reports, the town of Lanker, grid 116022. There were more
Opening this
hostages
door,
taken, or prisoners, or whatever you want to call them at this point.
All right, roger that. So we're gonna need you over on our position to your southwest to clear through these 4 buildings, looking for more intel. Once we have this area secured, we'll move to that secondary. Over.
Roger.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
That's the gas
shot.
station. Or wherever the fuck
Which
that
was
is,
that?
convenience store. That was me.
Nice.
Sniff for dagger.
Coming in.
1-6, this is 1.
Roger.
A-firm. Okay, I have you on the port. Either going to do this side by side or continue this way.
All right, just gonna pop these doors. We have more of a room here. I'm going in. Bathroom clear. Going left in this main room here.
Clear right.
All right, looking good. It's a small room. All right, clear. Guess we'll take the stairs here.
Roger.
Got more stairs going up.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Pushing left.
Roger, I'll take the stairs.
Hop in the
Pushing up behind you.
Hey, from
left over.
Roger, watching cross door.
I'm pushing up. Henderson, you with me?
Roger. Roger.
Alright, gotta close the door up here. Alright, opening.
Roger. You see much back
Yeah,
left,
looks
right,
clear.
close.
Looks clear front. I'm gonna hook around to the left.
Copy, going right.
Left clear. All clear.
Close right's clear. Right's clear.
Alright, we're clear. This multi-story is all clear.
Copy, we're moving down.
4 coming out.
2 is locating directly to the south.
Civilian to the northeast. Civilian to the. This is Havoc 6. We got a civilian middle of town to the northeast of those marked buildings. We're trying to clear time now.
This is 1 solid copy all.
Big 6.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You,
crossing.
you know, we engaged a target to that gas station to our direct east here, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
6, this is 1 on 3, 2. Be advised, all squads are back online and are online with each other at this time. Over.
Roger. Let's go ahead and make sure we've searched these 4 marked buildings in this grid, 096015, and confirm that they are clear and secure. Over.
This is 1 solid copy all. We'll pass it on time now. Over.
I do have
Roger. Once that's done, we're all going to push across to the east and secure the rest of the pier. Break. After that, we're going to maneuver up to the northeast of the town of Lanker in grid 116022. Intel has reported that there are more captured civilians there being held by insurgents. Over.
4 others stagger over.
Be advised, 469 meters out there on the port. I got 3 guys running around there armed. 1 guy's weapons up looking our way.
Roger. I'm moving up closer. Oh yeah, there's 1 to 6 on 3-2, over.
There's a couple more up under the cranes as well to the left of that.
1 to 6 on 3-2, over.
This is 1 step traffic.
1, be advised, the end of the pier, there's a military tent that we'll need to secure and search. Over.
Movement under the cranes. I'm taking sporadic fire incoming.
This is 1 solid copy all. Pass it down time now. Over.
Roger that. Let's go ahead and get consolidated, and we'll start bounding up to the northeast and move east on the north side here. Over.
Copy. I believe that was for Dagger. I believe we're going to disregard that for now.
Try not to engage unless you have a clear shot. We do have friendlies moving in that area.
Unknown vehicle 100.
Changing mag. I'm up.
Copy that.
6 is 1 on 3-2.
This is 6 10 traffic.
What did you say about the castle?
He wanted to know if we were doing anything with the castle or if we knew if anything was up there. I told him Stalker was planned on going up there. But,
What's going on over here?
We're going to do that. We're going to the east.
6 is 1 on 3-2.
This is 6 10 traffic.
This is 1. Be advised, 1-1 has noted a weapons cache over there marked on Blue Force tracker. Further on that, 1-2 and 1-3 are currently clearing out the buildings marked on the grid reference you gave earlier. We're just waiting on situation for that break. Once we're done with that, we'll be able to move towards your previous order. Over.
All right, roger that. Once we have everything secured down to northern line 014. Then we'll pull back and move to the northeast. Over.
Direct east on the docks.
This is one solid copy all.
Also, there's a BRDM to the direct east on the docks.
He just moved right. He moved back into the buildings to the left of the docks.
Oh yeah, I can barely see his fucking turret right here. Directly under the crane to the east.
Oh, I see.
Keep an eye out for intel back on those buildings.
BRDM coming around the corner, speeding towards us up the road. Catastrophic.
Alright, we got friendly moving on the dock, so let's focus our attention south. Let's stick outside for a minute.
Is that another one? Is that the same one, Judy?
There might be a second one out there somewhere.
Might be the,
Either that or it might be our boys over there.
Yeah,
I think it's friendly 50.
I know there were two originally called on the pier. I know we just
taking
destroyed
shots
one.
from this red house or whatever down there.
Back here, they're clearing those out at the moment.
Oh shit.
How was that?
There's contact 195 second story building.
That friendly 50 is firing right over us. Fucking A.
I can see it still moving in their face.
Set for dagger.
6 is 1 on 3-2.
Reloading. This is 6 on traffic.
This is 1. Be advised, 1-1 found a note with that weapons cache. It reads as follows. Weapons cache is being moved to a lake. All the rest of it's going to some kind of training ground. Over.
Active, correct?
Roger, does it have a location for either of those?
Why, what's wrong?
Nothing. My Bravo needs
copies.
some paint.
No, it's not here.
We got
Copy.
Mike over
Can
here.
you
What's up?
tell if they are lining up on side by side?
Just come next to the vehicle so I can get out. Give you. We're here.
He's across the road behind that fence.
Is anyone clear on this building up here?
Any pain management?
No, no one's cleared it yet.
All right, Roger. I need people on me.
I'll move up with you.
Roger.
Vic will move up for cover. All right, move up.
I'm moving up on this building to clear it that we were taking shots from.
We're with you.
Out for this one too.
I know we've been getting constant contact from the second floor.
Looks like 1-2's about to breach that building too.
Yeah, I'm on point here. All right, opening. All right, double door entryway, stairs on the far side, large room opens in both directions. I'm going in slow. Someone take the wall on the right here.
Copy, I got
So
you.
there's a window on the right.
For intel.
Contact front, down.
Contact in this room, right? Down.
Opening.
6 is 6, Mike. Which location?
Going in left.
Alright.
We're in that
Two
two-story
doors on the
building
left.
that we were taking
Go up
contact
to the
from.
stairs.
Down right.
I push in this room.
With you.
One down. Another room in the back, reloading.
I got point.
Take it. Set.
Popping door.
Exterior.
Closing door.
Latrine into the hall is clear. Moved up with
Coming back.
1-6 on our, the
This room
fucking
clear?
Building just to the
All
south
clear.
of where
Alright,
you guys
Roger, moving up.
originally were.
All right, on you, on you. Take the stairs. Someone check this door in the back.
I'm with you from dagger.
Roger, checking.
Multiple doors, all closed.
All right, Roger. I'm gonna hook right and cover your right here.
Copy, I'm going left.
All right, covering.
One down, one in.
Oh, I got you covered.
Popping
sir.
this door, pieing.
All right, Roger. Charter, watch the right here.
Short room looks clear, just gonna check behind the door.
All right.
Clear, coming out.
First floor is now clear. There were
Alright,
still 2
moving up.
uncleared rooms.
Opening this door. One down in here. Two down in here.
Alright, let's get
Looks clear on the left. Oh, it continues down this hall here. Alright, it's like a conference room.
Security outside.
Long room. Looks clear. Can't see this right corner. I'm going to take this right corner. I'll take left.
Copy.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Moving. Right room, right corner's clear. Moving down.
Left clear.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised,
All clear.
buildings have been re-cleared and no further intel to provide at this time. Over.
My fucking gunner got those. I'm proud.
Nice. Alright, opening. Coming back out of the hall. Roger that one. Did you get a location on where that training ground might be? Over. Alright, pop in the store. Bathroom.
This is 1.
Can't see behind the door to the right. I'm going to hook left. 3, 2, 1, go. Left clear.
Right is clear.
All clear. Alright, this building is clear. It's exterior. 3 coming out, 3 coming
You
out.
got 3 guys on that second floor. Good fucking shooting.
Good job, Phil. Good job.
Move up parallel to these garages.
Alright, 1 to 6 on 3-2, over.
Hold there.
1, this is...
1 on traffic.
1, let's go ahead and start reconsolidating back on the north side. We'll cross that bridge at TRP Hotel, grid 097015. Link back up with Stalker and push east and secure the harbor and docks, over.
This is 1 solid copy. I'll start passing down a maneuver in time now. Over.
Alright, roger that.
This is Stalker. The road that curves around, we'll shorten up that. You don't have to go back to the bridge.
Oh, hold on there, buddy. Stop, 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 stop.
Oh, freeze.
Oh, boy.
Or not.
Or just keep going.
I think he's be advised, friendlies are moving back to the bridge at TRP Hotel to cross to the east side.
To the town, up at grid break 116022, over.
Good copy. Be advised we're on the wall here, just to the east-ish of the church.
Got the civilians standing over here.
This is that guy at the dock.
Alright, we are to reconsolidate at the bridge and then proceed with movement here to...
Hey, you should get out of here, buddy. Get returned to go find somewhere safe.
He's dead now.
He has a minor injury.
I could treat that.
Yeah, if you can treat him, but if he's just gonna keep running away, just disregard him.
Excuse me, sir, I'm a medic. Can I help you?
Let's go to Gwen.
Yeah,
Roger.
Yeah, he dipped.
Alright. Alright, moving across.
Roger. Moving across, Steve.
Crossing.
Yeah.
Watch it. This. Oh yeah, we probably got people clear through this, right?
I hope. I did see friendlies on the fire station. Do you want to push him left over to that big? We're going to push left back into our lane. So pretty much where the MRF is.
Alright, we're gonna hold here until the rest of 1 pulls back and gets across the bridge here.
Roger that.
Boy, it would suck if, you know, like an armored convoy came down from the southeast that Warlord had to engage.
Actually, there's a little more cover right here. That looks clear in there. Alright, we're good.
6 is 1 on 3-2, over.
This is 6 in traffic, over.
This is 1, be advised. We got approached by a civilian just now. He told us that out to the east here, there are apparently some caves near a lake. That he spotted potential enemy forces moving a lot of equipment. He didn't give us any kind of reference other than out to the east, currently in the direction we're going, over.
Roger. I don't see any lakes to the east of our position. There's a lake to the north, many hundreds of meters. I don't know if that's the one they're talking about. But right now, our priority is going to be the civilians that are being held in the area of Lanker to the northeast, over.
This is 1 solid copy, and I'll pass in that downtime now.
Roger. Well, our first order of business will be securing this dock and harbor right here.
Firm, yep, we've already passed that down. All of our forces are converging on the harbor at this time, over.
All right, roger that. Let me know when we have this secured, over.
Solid copy, 6 will do, over.
4 of those is there.
All right, the rest is coming up right now. Let's go ahead and push up a little bit.
Let's set a new echo point at TRP Foxtrot. I'm going to have you stay up by Alpha 1. Civilian called out possible caves and tunnels with Alpha around them.
Window shopping.
Yep.
Lake or one of the rivers.
Southeast.
Pretty sure I saw this house on Zillow.
I mean, I can afford that one. Oh shit!
Where'd that come from?
There it comes.
From this little shit shack over here, I think.
Copy.
Good, sir.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ready to cross.
There's voices to our left also, so there might be a fucking funnel here.
Yeah, there's a fucking building right across this wall.
I'm gonna pop some smoke.
Yeah, pop it to our left here.
Oh, somebody just saved my life. There's a guy on the field there too. They just dropped.
Okay. Ready to cross.
All right, stand by. Let the left plume a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, going. Hey, back door's
There's
open
one on the
here.
backside.
Back door's
Yeah.
open.
Dagger's going over the.
All right.
Might have been the guy that came around.
Roger.
Hopping over.
Opening the door. Going in slow.
Oh, okay. You're going from front.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the back.
On your 6.
All right. Back door's open. Checking this other room.
We're clear here.
Looks clear. Yeah, it's empty. He left.
Probably bugged out across the street.
All right, this area is clear.
Stay on the north side. Don't go to the.
All right, there's friendly Vic in front here.
All right, these buildings are occupied.
All right, one's gonna take that building.
I don't know why Stalker is all the way to the fucking east end.
Watching windows. Watching windows. On your,
There's a dude in this window. I think he's crouched down.
Friendly's entering on the other
watching the
side.
backside. Watching north side.
2 down. Going in.
I'm on you.
Moving up.
There comes.
Roger on your 6.
Copy that.
Negative.
Looking around. Friendlies.
Said there's for sure contacts up the hillside to the north there. He just is unsure where.
Roger.
Stalker's up on top of that 2-story.
6 is Dagger.
This is 6. Send it.
Be advised, the northern area that we're looking at does have movement in it. We cannot PID or get solid numbers.
Roger. What's the northern area specifically?
He wasn't able to specify. He just took contact when he was flying over.
Be advised, it was north of us. Unknown exactly where he took
Opening the store.
contact as he was flying over.
Whoa.
6, this is 1 on 3-2.
All right. Stand by. This is 6 in traffic.
This is 1, be advised, as we're approaching through this harbor, we're noting a lot of unmanned enemy armor, a couple of BTRs, and
Whatever shed is clear. Go ahead and just keep pushing.
yeah, 2 BTRs and a BTR 90, if I'm not mistaken, out to our east.
Roger. Let's get Stalker to set some demo charges on those before we get out of here.
This is Stalker. We have no clackers. If we're gonna play a demo, everyone needs to clear the fucking docks because it's gonna blow up, whether they want it to or not.
All right, Roger. Well, once you secure the area, we'll set demo on him and you move out of here. All right, go for it. Opening. Oh, big room, big room.
Big room.
On the right, on the right.
Looks clear to left.
What do you guys set?
I'm gonna flash it.
Roger.
Flash out. Go. Going left. Left clear.
Going right.
Alpha, we're pushing past on the left side of this building.
Heading on the far right corridor here.
All right, far left clear. Clear left.
You got a double door.
Yeah, this looks exterior. All right, popping it. Friendly's coming out. Yeah, friendly's Oops, sorry. Go for it.
Got it.
All right, going out left. 4 coming out.
Each of the squad leaders, then I'm okay. I don't have space to carry him. I just carry it.
Alright, take that Vic around that bus stop.
I do have a battle buddy. So see, he's literally attached to me. He's right there.
This is Stalker. We're gonna be moving enemy Vex.
Lamppost.
Roger. All stations be advised. Stalker is manning enemy vehicles to move them.
Warlord's staggered. Be advised, Stalker's doing some enemy Vex.
This is 1 solid copy. Pass it down. Time now. Over.
Stalkers manning enemy vehicles at this time and moving them, so PID your targets.
Covering that orange building to the left.
Yeah, move up on that, I guess, or move closer.
Be advised, Warlord has eyes on a cave.
Stalker, this is 1 on 3-2 interrogative. What is the Vic that you've taken so we can PID over?
We are moving all of the Vics and the docks. We're moving them about 100 meters.
We're gonna have to go through on the gate.
Yeah, moving up.
Unless we can come around the other side.
Hey, 6.
Yeah.
This is 1 solid copy on all.
There's
Pass it
a
down. Time now.
guy at the very peak of that mountain, like 054.
Interesting.
Looks like Gopor. Oh.
Ooh, really? 054?
Rough, like 050 up that way.
Oh, I see him. He's skylining like a motherfucker.
Oh, man. He is not looking like
It's Baron von Titleist.
He doesn't have, it doesn't look like he has a weapon, but he has the same outfit on, it looks like.
All right, let's just clear this building out just to be safe. All right, going in left. That's just a short hallway with a door. All right, opening. All right, another hallway. It's clear straight. Door on the left. I'm going to push past, hold this hallway. All right, holding.
Back right's clear. Close right looks clear as well.
Confirming grid 1070020, approximate grid.
All right, clear to the exterior.
All clear.
I see it.
Warlord, say again, grid. Copy. Eyes on your infantry marker 107020. Great.
I do see that fucking guy up there.
6, Warlord spotted the cave entrance, rough grid 107020, side of that hill. Oh.
So 107020.
Yeah, from.
Alright, so maybe we'll move there on the way.
Wonder whose team he has 50 rupees on.
One, this is 6 on 3-2, over.
Was he flaring? Warlord's staggered.
This is 1, send traffic on 3-2 over.
Previous traffic and advise why you flared.
Oh yeah, 300%.
One, be advised, Warlord has reported a cave entrance in grid reference 107020. We're going to move there next once we clear the docks before we move to the town of Lanker to the northeast, over.
This is one solid copy. All break. We are clear harbor time now. I've started moving the guys towards the power station to make way for Stalker to begin their demolition. Break. 1-4 has spotted a potential spotter at 049, 300-400 meters, wearing a baklava and a chest rig at this time. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I'm tracking that potential spotter. I don't see any weapons at this time, but we're keeping an eye on him. Over.
He's definitely pointing.
Solid copy all 1, or solid copy all 6, 1 out.
Well, he does look pretty nasty. What do you think, Dagger? It looks like a legitimate military target.
They just called it out.
He definitely
you
looks
can
to
PID it one way or another, pop them, but they're not engaging at this time.
He's definitely equipped like all the outboard we've seen so far.
Alright.
Alpha Bravo, move to the east side of
Stalker,
this.
we're ready to drop that suspected spotter. We're pretty sure he's enemy. I don't like civilians around here are gonna be wearing balaclavas and chest rig.
Yeah, you're cleared.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Mike, get up here and bring the fucking cell phone.
Be advised, he fucked off right when I gave the green light.
Of course he did.
6, I got a
6,
second
this
cave
is 1 on 3, 2. Sergeant Noble's been treated and should be back up shortly. Over.
Alright, what's up?
I got over. I already passed that information up to Platoon HQ, but yeah, just for you to hold on. We also found a phone and a map. I'm gonna get them on you or for you when I get caught up with my guys.
Alright, roger that. Take a mic. Last station on 3-2, say again, over.
I gotta fucking go around. I don't
This
know
is
what the fuck's
Stalker.
going on
We
with
are
this
not
shit.
going to be able to get our Vix up to that cave. Those are all fucking
yeah,
footpaths.
Can you carry
Going up
it?
over the ridge.
Oh yeah.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Stalker can probably go clear that out if you want to attach maybe an extra fire team to us.
Roger, I don't want to get too far separated, though, is my big concern.
I do not see a good route up there. Hurry up, get the Vic. We're going to go scout out the fucking path. Are you guys mounted up yet?
Okay, Dagger copies.
There's a hole in the wall on the north, on the eastern side of that corner.
Is there a hole here we can get through?
I can make one real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Make one.
It's a big old hole. There, copies. Revised.
Yes, that is a staff mic.
This is Stalker. We're going to push up to the entrance of that footpath and see if it's viable for vehicles, but I don't think it's going to be.
Alright, roger that. If it's not viable, we're gonna divert back to the town of Lanker to secure the civilians.
It's not going to be years. It's going to be the end of this mission if it even makes it that far. This is Stalker. I need to know when everyone's clear of the explosives, which you guys are not right now. You need to get way further away than that.
I'm on the left side of the road.
Let's keep moving. I need to know as soon as they're clear.
I pushed him over there because he was taking
Catch
fire.
up to us, run past that, and catch up to us down the road. Stay on the left side of the road.
I guess that's them going past us.
Just keep moving, Bravo.
I don't see where.
Alright, about 100 meters past the,
6 is 1 on 3, 2. Be advised, Sergeant Noble has been treated and should be up shortly. Over.
Roger that.
I'm stopped right here.
Alright, it's been called up. I can hear it being
Yeah,
called up.
Yep.
Not too much longer. Roger. We ain't moving until this guy gets up.
Hey, you finally.
Key, this is 6 here.
There you go.
Sir,
Yeah.
my Mike has the cell phone. He's gonna.
Get out
Alright.
of the way, Noble.
I just dropped it. It's a radio.
Man, I'm at all fun.
Alright, got it.
We're pushing up.
Oh, we're just heading east. Established blocking position.
I just wrote out.
Nothing happened after you went down.
6 is 1 on 3, 2. Be advised, all squads are reporting clear of the harbor at this time for Stalker to clear out the armor. Over.
Roger that.
Check this dirt path on the left.
I think we're passing that.
No, he's right here next to us.
Oh, fire in the...
Yeah. 6.
Yep.
Got another cave entrance spotted north of the previous one. Grid 106024 near Ore Ridge.
Is there any movement around them?
Warlord's been taking sporadic contact from all over the mountainside.
That's the controlled dead.
There's no way these Vics are gonna get up these paths. Also dead complete.
All right, roger that. All stations on 3-2, let's go ahead and continue up to the northeast to the town of Lanker and secure that harbor town and find those civilians. Over.
We're not gonna be able to get up there with Vics. We're looking at the cave entrance at 107020. That mark. Mount back.
Roger. I'm talking about the town at 116022. All right, roger.
This is one solid copy all. Are we continuing just foot patrol, or do you want us double timing it, or how you want us getting there on this road over?
Let's just continue on foot.
This is one solid copy all. Passing down time now.
Anyone need moleskin?
No, but I may need to hop into Vic and use a
Situation update.
This is one right now. What is our next tasking if I missed those comms over?
6 is that. This is something that we can hand off this Vic and bring, an element up there, especially if we have cover from the Apache. You can clear those caves out.
Everyone cool over here, Ski?
Oh, the dagger.
Yeah, A-firm, you're clear to do that.
I need at least an extra fire team.
1, this is 6. Can you send a fire team to attach with Stalker to clear those caves to the north on foot?
This is one saying in your traffic you're gonna step on over.
1, I say again, can you assign a fire team to move with Stalker to clear those caves to the north? Break. They can hand off their vehicle to one of your squads. Over.
Solid copy. Let me coordinate that, and I'll get back to you. Over.
All right, roger. 6 out.
You're hot mic.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
This is 16 on 40. Who say again on who was close with Stalker at this time? Over.
1-3 and 1-4
Alright, so
next to Stalker. 1-3's leading the element over.
Warlord covering Stalker. Man, Little Barry.
It's the Stalker. We're up at the front on the left side of the road, parallel to our vehicle.
Look who it is.
With you, Rainy. Suppressor's on for this. I'm all the way up at the front here with
6 is dagger.
This is 6 on traffic?
Confirming you said you were wanting Warlord to cover Stalker on this?
Yeah, A-firm.
Alright, roger. We'll hand off control to Stalker.
Roger.
Bravo, copies all.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, I have tasked 1-3 to continue on mission with Stalker. The rest of the platoon is going to be moving towards grid reference given earlier. Over.
All right, roger that. Make sure one of your squads picks up Stalker's vehicle here.
This is 1 solid copy on all. 1 out.
This is 1-2.
Oh, I guess we could technically take it.
Roger.
Actually, 1, this is 6. My elements go ahead and take this vehicle, so don't worry about it.
Disregard, keep going.
This is 1 solid copy all.
Popping in.
This is Stalker. I still see 1-3 moving up the road east.
1-3, this is 1-6, over.
Hey, Mike. Let Dagger get on the gun so you don't get shot. Oh. I'll be right back. Off comms 30 here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and push it up a bit. I'm just
moving up.
Vic over here, which is now Havoc 6's Vic.
Stalker, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, we've corrected 1-3. They should be relinking back up with you at this time. Over.
Tell them to push up to that footpath on the left, right in front of them. That's where we'll meet up with them.
Solid copy. I'll pass them down time now.
Are we there yet?
I'll turn this bitch around. Swear to God.
Go all Family Guy's like, oh yeah, that would teach us. Yeah, for sure.
This is Stalker on Freak 3-2. Is our blue forest marker not working?
This is 1. I do not believe so at this time. Over.
Yeah, this is 6. I do not see you on Blue Force. Over.
Okay, Roger. It shouldn't be required. Like, I don't understand what the issue here is, but we'll try to get that fixed. But
Building on the way. Say goodbye to your knees, Stevens. He's standing on them.
I wonder where beats that property.
I wasn't tall enough to be able to see over the gun.
Oh god.
Dear God.
This is uniform. Wrong neck.
Just when I put my NV shoes on.
What? I'm confused.
I don't know. I didn't hear you transmit on 5.1.5, but
Confirm. Did you hear me on 5.1.5 or on another net?
Alright, good.
That's so weird. Okay, Roger.
1-4, this Delta.
Henderson, we're all trusting you.
You're what?
We're all trusting you not to let that Taco Bell out.
Yeah, apparently.
You better hope, because I've been fighting it for about the last hour.
Just pivot to the front of the truck if you need to let it loose. Then Stevens gets it. Unfortunately, in my entire aid bag, I didn't pack anything for Pink Eye.
That's why I got out of that seat.
1-4, is there anything of interest in locker?
He's getting a private show there for a little bit.
Unless it's bad.
I mean, technically, I could man the gun. I'd be giving up my Geneva Conventions rights, but I mean, I'm wearing my PT belt and iPro, so I'm pretty safe, right?
Fine.
I don't think I can give it up now, knowing that your ass would be in my face.
Just trust the science.
Go for 1-1.
This is.
No, I'm with you, Alpha.
Nah.
Oh, copy.
I don't like that. Sorry.
Last station 3-2, say again.
Where's Noble? Is he ahead of you?
I'm right behind you.
No, that's Peterson. And
I don't think there was any.
One, this is 6 in your traffic.
No, that's Mike.
I think that was.
This is 1. Radio check on 3-2. Over.
Lima Charlie on 3-2. Over.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Solid copy. Got you, Lima Charlie on 3-2. Over.
Radio.
Roger, you were trying to send some traffic. 1.
Negative. Radio issues. Over.
All right, Roger that.
Yeah, that's in.
Just 1 out.
What just came across the sky in front of us?
Not using my radio when
What?
identifying you.
There was just a missile or something that shot across the sky to the southeast.
I didn't see it.
Warlord or whoever's up there.
1-6, solid copy all.
Yeah, it was either at Warlord or is Warlord shooting.
Sounds like the possible RPG towards Warlord.
With a stream like that, though?
Yeah.
The stream?
That's an RPG stream still, yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Love how this is technically like a V12 turbo diesel with plate armor glass, and they can still hear us.
I got the open top. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you guys aren't using your inside voices.
Alpha and Bravo heads up. So
Advise
that
we
was
just,
a possible
seen
RPG
being
fire
fired
at
at you.
Stalker. So
Just,
fucking heads
watch
up.
yourself up
We've
there.
got enemy personnel here in the area.
Dagger copies. Okay.
What did you say?
He fired that other AIM-9 on accident.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Alpha and Bravo, get up this backing on the fucking north side of the road.
NDs
That better come
for
out of his fucking
days.
pay.
Nah, he's Air Force.
Whoa.
Well, no, whoa. It's technically an Army aviator.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Air Force pilots are trained better than that.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, they are officers usually.
That's right. They went to the big school.
Stop moving so goddamn fast. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
What, you stall it?
Couple buildings on the right.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, 1-1 is just up ahead of my location. Break. They apparently, I believe, are on the northeast side of the road. Break. They've taken the high ground to provide overwatch over.
Roger that.
1 out.
I mean, it's not like you have a chance to use your turbo right now.
That's true.
Slowly getting there, guys. Slowly getting
I feel like this is the fun bus and that's the struggle bus.
This is always the fun bus.
Let me get to the front seat here. I don't think I can I?
No, I tried.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, we just had a enemy Jeep hauling ass past us from a dirt road back on the northwest of us. Disregard. I'm hearing reports it's a civilian over. Disregard.
Roger.
Delta green across the board.
I don't know who
Six,
mounted this 50, but it's
when you
shaking.
get a chance to stop again, I'm gonna hop into the passenger seat. You're on the camera.
I'll stop. Well, I'll stop here if you want.
Yeah.
We're stopped.
Hurry to leave them.
I'm in.
I'm just kidding.
What's gonna stop us?
So we've got 2 Cougars and a GLTV, and we're heading up.
Well, you're in some shots.
Fire.
That's correct, Abraham.
6, this is 1 on 3-2. Be advised, disregard on my prior. That was an enemy Vic. It flipped a bitch and came back and engaged us. We got him, and we're investigating time now. Over.
All right, Roger. There, you're back on the road to the southwest on the ASR, or the MSR. Over.
That is an A firm. We've been trying to play catch up since my radio issue, and then this happened. Over.
All right, Roger. Let's hold position until you can reconsolidate up on point here.
Contact.
Solid copy. I'll pass it down time now. Over.
Roger. Actually, let's for the vehicles in front here, like myself at 1-1, let's go ahead and push up to the next set of trees with cover, and then we'll stop there and wait for you.
Okay.
This is 1. Solid copy. I'll pass that down time now.
I mean, it's a nice place to set up a barbecue.
My ankles won't cover this.
I fucking know. Let me read my fucking map.
Oh, your ankles there, Delta.
Socks back at base.
Ankles.
I see that.
No, your cankles. How your cankles are.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell are cankles?
Fat ankles.
Oh.
I'm not gonna answer that.
I was about to explain it, but not that nice.
Hey, Six, can you hear me?
Yo.
I got orders to link up with you and hold for the rest of the task force to catch up. Where would you like us to hold over?
At this next bend in the trees here.
Okay, Roger.
We'll soft dismount, set up security.
Alright, Kurt. Right, Bravo, push to the next bend on the road here. Get some elevation. We're gonna hold here for the rest of the task force to catch up.
6, this is 1 on 32 over.
This is 6 in traffic.
This is 1, be advised, 1-3 is reporting a lost member that we're 1-2 and I are trying to look for. We think that he might have been shot at or shot by the enemy Vic, reported prior over.
Roger, so we have one time MIA over.
That is an A firm, just reported at this time over.
Alright, Roger, who is it?
A note at this time, we'll get you that name, stand by.
Roger.
We're missing one. Which one? I don't know. Yeah.
The one that's not here, obviously.
Obviously.
If you're not here, raise your hand.
Which one? Top Eagle, sorry, we got buildings up ahead.
Are we talking physically, emotionally, spiritually?
All of the above.
Yeah, that's where we're heading. 1-1.
Intellectually?
1-1.
That'd only be me.
We are reaching the campsite. Nothing of interest. Over.
I'm the poor sucker who's actually in the army.
We're all in the army. Well, I'm in the Air Force.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost there, guys.
How's that barracks Wi-Fi?
1, this is 6. Let's go ahead and have them hold at this campsite outside of town, and before we move in, we'll reconsolidate over.
You guys are doing a good job.
This is 1 solid copy. We just relayed that downtime now over.
Yeah, it should be on the vehicle's position as a campsite out to the east here.
Mike, I know you're very excited with that.
This 1, good copy all.
I put used needles on the end of that word, too. Oh, fuck. You made me.
So they did not hold, so we're...
I feel comfortable here.
Alright, fucking move in with them.
Hey Stevens, what's the password to y'all's barracks Wi-Fi?
Sorry, that is a classified secret.
I'll give you 3 more feet.
You have to have the appropriate clearance, and I do not believe you
I'll give you 3 morphine. How's my clearance now?
do. Again, I'm Air Force, I don't rely on that shit.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do a soft dismount here.
Roger.
Roger.
That's still Stalker in contact?
So I think so.
Oh. Apparently I'm inside of the vehicle. Oh, there I am. I took the engine block exit.
1-4 is 1-1. I have a fire team in contact about 200 meters southwest of your position. I'm pushing the rest of my squad to support. So you're on your own in that town right now.
1-4 will continue to hold their position. Let me know if you need further assistance. Over.
Infantry across the lake.
6 is 1 on 3-2. 1-1's reporting. They got a fire team in contact just up ahead, and they're moving the rest of their squad to assist in that engagement. Over.
Roger, we're gonna hang down here with 1-4 then, lock down this area south of the town here.
Solid copy. 1-4 has been advised to lock that area down and make sure your area is secure. Over.
Roger that.
Also be advised, report from 1-3 is saying that their missing guy is near one of these farthest rear Vic, so we're trying to catch back up.
Noble, do you have eyes on the actual movement?
Roger that.
2 pits.
Roger, good shooting.
1-4 looks appears to be in contact northwest.
Yeah, it looks like 1-4 is engaged with a military compound. There's a cop out to our 300 northwest break. It's just about 500 meters out.
Dagger uniforms pushing up. Get eyes on what they're engaged.
Weapon down, reloading.
Looks like that element has pretty much been destroyed at this time. Mortars are
Dagger, you're clear to get Warlord to send some rockets on that. That looks like a military compound over there. No civilians.
Rocket. Weapon up.
Okay, one hit, mortar pit to the southwest.
Dagger, Dagger, did you copy that?
Delta's holding rounds.
Hey, firm, I'm trying to catch up now.
I'm good from here.
Do you want to move our truck up?
Yeah, you go ahead and pull the truck up.
Mostly destroyed at this time. We can't suppress it though.
Yeah, firm. Go ahead and suppress it.
Warlord, this is Dagger. 1.5.
Gonna send one more.
Be advised, if
Save your rockets. We're gonna have fucking air hit it.
Okay, copy.
Save the rocket.
Copy. The southwestern one is already destroyed. I hit it there with first round.
All right, Roger. We're just gonna suppress that with rockets from Warlord.
Hey Rex, there's some bad guys over there. You want to start shooting them?
Oh, can I get him? Almost. Oh. Oh, nice shot.
6, this is 1 on 3-2, over.
This thing.
This is 6, send traffic.
This is 1, be advised due to some kind of miscommunication. Apparently the missed person from 1-3 has somehow linked up with 1-4. We're disengaging our search and are going to double time it back to you guys at this time, over.
Roger that.
Just 1 out.
There we go. Havoc 6, this is Stalker 1 over.
Hey, firm, can
This is 6 on traffic.
Delta 1.
We cleared the first cave, we're working on a second cave, and there's a third cave 300 meters to our north. We're going to move to that after we're...
Correction, Bravo.
Alright, roger that. Then we're gonna go ahead and secure the town of Lanker, see if we can find those civilians, over. Alright, 1, this is 6 on 3-2, over. Oh shit, Mike's down right here. You got him?
This is 1, send traffic, over.
Once 1-1 is back here, we're gonna go ahead and push through this little town of Lanker, see if we can find those civilians. Then we'll push west along the coast and clear that military compound that we were just engaging over.
Structures. This is 1, solid copy all.
Can be in grid 112.
6 out. Losing my voice, god damn it.
That you called you on. Negative
Excuse me.
Negative restrictions. Ingress is going to be 285 plus or minus 10 over.
Fraser, I don't know what kind of cologne
You want me to put smoke on it?
Thanks. Sure. Read back, correct. Egress doors also, and rockets. Or call on final order.
Smoke going out.
Suppression is needed, over.
Okay, red smoke on the beach. Compound is just northwest of it.
Copy. Warlord Dagger. Be advised, red smoke just southeast of target, over.
I'm hot.
Cleared hot. He didn't call his final, he just said eyes on.
He called he was on final.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I can't see him. He's behind.
I just heard him say, I don't know what that he said. Good effect. Warlord's Dagger. Complete fire mission, return to Bravo 1, over.
Do you want me to smoke the motor pit? It's still up.
Yeah, that red smoke is for fucking...
Yeah, copies.
To know where to fucking shoot at.
Yeah, they just did their cast. The mortar pit's still active if I want me to destroy it.
You see a mortar pit?
Affirm. Directly northwest. Distance to target. 544. One mortar pit on the left destroyed. One on the right still active.
Get us some good overview.
Oh, I see him on the beach.
Yeah, okay.
Good shit.
Yep. It's not mounted at the moment, right?
Negative. To the town yet. We're waiting for you to catch up with us. Break. Bearing 300.
Phase with me again.
Very good.
6, this is 1 on 3. To be advised, we have relinked up with the platoon at this time. Over.
You're right next to me, Captain. My apologies.
And we're gonna proceed with clearing the town. Alright, Alpha and Bravo, go ahead and start clearing these buildings.
Captain, can you hear me?
South to north, start.
Holy shit! Can you hear me? There it is.
Confirm, Captain.
All right. So who's here? 1-1's here. Have them clear the rest of this town. And I don't think we've cleared through here. We're looking for civilians. Make sure they use flashes when clearing buildings here.
Dagger, we're pushed behind
Solid copy all, Captain. We'll pass the downtime now. Yeah, everybody is here minus 1-3. They're still with Stalker at this time.
Okay, cool. We'll link up with them at that compound to the northwest after we secure this.
Solid copy all.
All right. Here we go. Break.
1-1, 1-2, and 1-4. This is 1-6 over.
6, this is Dagger 5.
This is 6 on point 5. Send it.
Be advised, we are cast complete, obviously, on that mission break. There is still one mortar over there that has not been destroyed. It is not manned at this time. Over.
Roger. Go ahead and reattack on that mortar. See if they can get it down.
Roger. Reattacking.
All stations be advised. I'm calling Warlord back in to reattack that mortar pit to the northwest to make sure the tube is destroyed. Over.
This is Dagger. Be advised, gonna have new 5 line. It's gonna be on a 1-time mortar pit. Over.
Last calling station.
Just making a run on a mortar pit.
Be about 533 meters. Fucking lost it.
It's
Watch out.
Definitely out of range, but we're gonna see if we can how close I can get. Good. Give them the same 5 line. Basically, you want to repeat reattack on the same 5 line, specifically hitting that mortar pit.
Warlord's Dagger. Be advised, it's gonna be same as last 5 line. The mortar pit's going to be just northeast of previous target location. Trying to mark with red smoke this time over. However, change your ingress to 260 over.
Yeah, close enough. That's as close as I can get it.
Copy.
All stations on 3-2. Red smoke is out, marking enemy target for outgoing CAS. Over.
1 copies.
Good, reback. Be advised, red smoke is moving now. If you can tally over.
Found him. He's headed down the stone stairs.
Just northwest of it.
Push
Just northwest of it in the
about
sandbag.
50 meters. About the
So the sandbags on the beach.
Movement 300. Moving left to right into the compound.
Warlord's about to schwack him.
Range 500 meters. He's coming in on the left side, like over there.
Roger.
Clear to engage. Or cleared hot. Good damn it.
Let's see that guy.
He's a 2-9er, 500 meters. Oh, he's a little bit to the left now. 290, 500 meters behind the rocks.
There. Or Warlord's Dagger copy. Cast complete. Good effect on target over.
I did not see this guy you're looking at.
He's just outside the compound. I think he's hiding behind some rocks now. Or someone dropped him. I'm not sure.
Dude, on the beach or higher up?
Little higher up on the rocks with the where the green.
Civilian on the beach.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, civilian. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
That was a civilian.
1, this is 6 on 3-2, over.
This is 1 on 3-2, send it over.
I just watched your machine gunner gun down a civilian on the beach.
This is one solid copy. I will figure it out. Time now. We'll unfuck that situation. Over.
Out.
Roger.
It's okay, we could plant evidence later. I mean, find his weapon.
Oh, he survived. He survived. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Wow. All right, Mike. We're gonna have to get you over to him. His lucky fucking day. All station on 3-2. That civilian that is wounded on the beach. Make sure we're not shooting at him anymore.
I'll give him some long
Oh,
range.
he just got smoked again.
There's one solid copy. Passing it down.
Was that my friend?
Bro, they cured his existence.
I think the enemy. I think the enemy killed him.
Yeah, that one was like their tracer, I think, at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Unless someone's running the.
Well, in a weird twist of fate, that sort of bailed us out of that.
I don't know what's over there. There's something firing out of that tree line right there.
Yeah, for sure. So now we're shooting into that tree line, but do we know what we're shooting at?
Work that out. Go ahead and bring yourself and Bravo back over to our with break.
1-6 on 3-2, over.
Just waiting for something to come around this from the west here.
This is 1, so traffic on 3-2, over.
1, have we found any civilians in this town? What's the status of clearing this area out, over?
This is 1, I believe we're clear at this time break. We are being engaged from that compound out across the water to the west, over.
Alright, Roger, if this area is clear, let's go ahead and pack it up and start our maneuvers towards that position. Looks like we're also taking contact a little bit out to the west here at 285. That'll be en route to that compound, over.
Solid copy on all. We'll start beginning maneuvers at this time, over.
Roger, 6 out. Oh yeah, get some movement. 285 in the trees. Range is about 385 meters. 3880 to 400.
Copy. Just spread out, get some hard points going while we figure out our movement.
Side and push my Vic up. Alright, we got the all clear to assault through. Let's go and hit those fortified positions.
We're gonna take the Vic down on the beach right here and just follow the beach. Let's take point.
We've been in the trees, camp PID. Moving left to right, 285, coming out.
Eyes on. It's an enemy.
Keep going. Crossing your fire. Crossing.
Another one.
Alright, I'm getting back in the Vic.
Cross. Copy. We'll take that. Rest of Bravo on me. We're following 1-2.
Solid copy on all. We will make sure that they stay where they need to for the duration until they link back up to the over.
Right on the beach.
I pushed up to that spool just on the north side of you guys.
Roger, I'm getting the Vic.
Copy, moving.
Getting in shotgun.
You want the guns, Stevens?
Sure, I got it.
Or there's a dagger.
Guns up.
Be advised, the platoon is pushing to the north to clear out that previous 5 line, over.
Havoc 6, this is Stalker 1, over.
This is Havoc 6 on traffic.
Continue following me. We're gonna go up on this fucking hill west.
Stalker, this is Havoc, send traffic.
Interrogative, is Lanker cleared?
That's affirmative. No civilians, no OP4 at this time. We're maneuvering on that military compound on the beach in grid 112025.
Roger, I was just told that even though there's an OP4 marker there, they didn't actually see anything.
We came into contact with that area and hit it with gas, and there's still guys moving around there, so we're moving in on it.
Okay. We need to have a talk after this about proper usage of fucking Blue Force marker.
Roger.
Whose paycheck is that coming out? This is not mine.
It's a stalker's vehicle. Don't worry about it.
Wait, blaming on Rainy.
I'm just saying they have better insurance than we do.
That's right.
Oh shit.
God damn it. Who put that rock there?
Rainey's driving again, man.
So I'm gonna.
Ooh, look at these grapes up in the tree.
6 is
I'm
1
gonna
on
take
32.
this right turn. This is 6 in traffic.
This is 1. Be advised, 1-2's reporting as they are moving up the side of the beach line here. They've engaged about a fire team size south of the encampment that we're approaching. Over.
Roger. Once we secure this compound, we'll set up 360 in it and figure out what's what and get an ace report and all that.
Solid copy on all. 1 out.
Friendly struck. Copy.
This is Stalker, the compound you are pushing time now from the Overwatch position we're at is clear. However, there is another recess park break further to the north, and there's a bunch of dead civilians.
Roger that, Stalker. Over.
You should be coming up on a trench system. I need you to secure it immediately. Charlie, copy. Moving to it. You got it.
A recess part?
He's a trench system ahead of us, northwest.
Alpha Bravo, go ahead and coordinate the clear. Make sure you call in your direction.
Pushing right here. Friendly's front. With you, Delta. I need you to turn your... There are civilians in the AO. Got copies. There are some bad guys mixed in with the civilians as well. Be extra cautious.
Oh, fuck me.
All right.
What?
Let's get in there.
You're catching this right, 6.
Which part?
The fact that there's a bunch of dead civvies in here.
In here there are?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Acceptable collateral is what I heard.
To be fair, I'm blaming that civilian bullets. Well, I don't see any on here, which is where he hid, so...
And the mortars up here.
And the mortar.
I don't know where this
Yeah, we're
recessed
using
area
green
is
tracers.
calling.
We're supposed to get a vehicle on it when he's down on the beach. I'll get this victim beside me looking that way. All teams, were we able to take care of that trench system?
1-3.
Hey, 1-2, what do you need?
Yeah, I found that civvy. He's behind us.
He's dead, right?
I'm swinging the little
Oh, here,
observation scope around.
He's back here. We'll go check him out.
Yeah, I see him. He's...
This is Stalker. We're pushing down to you guys from up. We are to your about 253 high. We're gonna move down on this steep slope directly to your position.
All right, roger that. 1, make sure you guys are aware of that, not to engage anything from that direction unless they're sure it's bad.
This is 1 solid copy. I'll pass it down time now.
This will confirm this guy's dead.
You are my battle buddy. Do not go anywhere without me.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, contacts on the hill 3, like 330. Or no, like 345.
Back up by the lighthouse?
No, he was like right over there.
Oh,
but
Roger.
those friendlies are all around him.
Yeah, I can't engage.
Alright, push back out. Oh, sorry.
What do you say, Mike? Is that guy? He's a bot or beyond our ability?
With my not so advanced understanding from extracurricular studies in medical examination, it was a 762 that did him in.
Fair enough.
For your report,
Yeah,
sir.
copy. I got a fire team size.
Oh, going across that guy's
right
barrel.
now, moving up a river.
On the bright side, I didn't see any civilians where Warlord hit. So.
6, this is 1-on-3-2. Be advised, we got a large group of civilians in here, just to the north of this compound. Over.
There's one over there.
Roger, how far to the north are they?
They appear to be maybe 50-60 meters north of the HQ-looking building on the north side of this compound. Over, near some ruins.
Roger that.
This is Stalker 1. I called that out before you guys pushed the compound. Did you not hear it?
This is 1 solid copy. We heard the civilians did not understand where exactly. Over.
1-6, this is 1-2, over.
It's like it's a...
Oh. We're coming in from the west.
You're still the Vic that's down on the beach?
Those further fortified positions north of the original
negative.
over.
I'm gonna stop the engine dismount here.
Copy that. Just wait there.
Copy that.
What are we picking?
Stalker 1-3.
Copy that. All squads set up 360 at this time around this compound. Let me know when you're set.
All stations set up 360 security around the compound. Alright, the rest of the civilians are good.
This is 1-6 solid copy.
Bravo, I'm gonna go pull southwest security.
6, what's your location? 6, this is 1-on-3-2.
Mike, I'm just inside the ruins here. There's civilians are all alive in here, actually.
We'll advise once set. Over.
Well, maybe except one.
Moving in for tourniquets and band-aids.
1-6, say again your last over.
This is 1, I say again, we are clear this compound break. We're setting up 360 time now, and we'll advise once set. Over.
Alright, Roger. Also give me an ace report. Over.
Solid copy, will do.
This
One out.
is apparently the little civilian ruin. I'm pushing south to the main compound.
Havoc 6, this is Goliath. 6 Romeo on 3-2.
Goliath, this is Havoc, send traffic. Over.
Be advised, ISR indicates that the compound is cleared.
I see it. Where are we going?
Are rescued. We're going to where those civvies were.
Roger, we're gonna set up security in this compound, then we'll call it. Over.
Goliath copies, out.
Also, this is Mike. How you guys doing with injuries?
Good copy. L13.
6, this is Dagger.
Send it.
Permission to turn this vehicle over to 1-2 here.
Yeah, A-firm, also Miller time.
Roger, Miller.
You can bring him in here.
Alpha 6, this is Mike.
Copy on all. Mike, how's your equipment looking?
Havoc 6, this is Stalker 1 over.
Stand by, Mike.
Roger.
Stalker, this is Havoc, send traffic.
Hold on, he's just a little bit
We've got a little bit of ammo cache in here.
I am a medic.
Do you want us to demo it, or do you want us to call it complete? It's not significant.
You can leave it for now. We're just gonna call it complete.
In that case, I think we're done.
Roger. Mike, this is 6 in traffic.
I know we did see one on the beach as we were coming up, and he got hit with AK fire. He unfortunately passed as well. This gentleman's asking if they can leave.
We go?
Yes.
6, just confirm we're clear to bring him in. Time now.
This is why you PCC your maps.
Yeah, A-firm.
Roger, he's coming.
What do you want me oriented?
East, southeast.
Orient to your gun, southeast.
I don't think they'll be too happy about that one.
Assume they're gonna go plant it on this beach somewhere. That's open enough.
Really? Oh, I got green smoke over there.
That thing does look nice though.
It does. It's beautiful seeing her in the air again.
Sounds nice.
This looks pretty nice, though. They're not wrong. Do I have green smoke?
They do move in herds.
6, this is 1 on 32, over.
This is 6 on traffic, over.
This is 1, be advised, 360 has been set at this time. Ace report as follows. We are yellow on ammunition and green across the board on everything else, over.
Roger that. Well done. All stations on 3-2, this is Havoc 6. We are index at this time.